Hello everyone, it's Mike from Downtown Comics, and June is coming in with a hammer. Like a hammer? Like a hammer. There you go. We're going to go over all the books shipping the first week of June, June 5th, 2024. Checking out all the covers. As always, downtowncomics.com is the place to go in case there's something not on this table that has actually been released, and liking, sharing, and subscribing is always awesome sauce. So let's start with... let's start with Marvel this week. All right, huge week for Marvel, so get ready. All right, Star Wars is out and usually has some special covers. All right, we're here at the finale of the Krakoan era. X-Men 35, also X-Men 700 is out this week. We also, you'll see a lot of these, it's the beginning of Scotty Young month. Pretty much almost every Marvel title has a Scotty Young variant. So if you're a fan of his art, you got some work to do. There's the main cover. And we've got some variants. And we got some variants. All right. Our What If Venom series continues. Looks like Venom Moon Knight here. It's kind of cool. All right, Spidey is just going to mess us up hardcore this week, so that's the main cover, but then you've got your Scotty Young. But then, whoa, they throw in an X-Men, for our Disney-fied covers. So, yeah, hard to tell what's what with Spider-Man. All right, our other big release from Marvel this week is the Ultimates. So the new superhero team in the new Ultimate Universe is here. And, of course... there are plenty of choices. All right. Our reprint of the entire 1984 Secret Wars miniseries continues with number 6. We have Star Wars High Republic. The What If Alien series continues. I don't know if that's the last one or not, honestly. Miss Marvel, her latest series continues. Carnage also drops a Scotty Young cover this week. Ghost Rider Final Vengeance. It's got some really good covers and also drops a Scotty Young cover. We've got a couple of Blood Hunt tie-ins. This one is Wolverine. So Wolverine ended at 50. This is a 3-issue miniseries that specifically ties into Blood Hunt. And yes, it does have a Scotty Young cover. And that was the High Republic, the other cover for High Republic that I just went by. They're doing the Phantom Menace theme because it's 25 years from Phantom Menace. All right, we've got some reprints also this week. Ultimate Spider-Man 2. We are on our 4th printing of that cover. Our new Darth Maul miniseries gets a 2nd print. And Ultimate Black Panther 3 also gets a 2nd print. There you go. And Get Fury... number 2 at Garth Ennis. And then our other Blood Hunt tie-in is Blood Hunters, the miniseries. That hits number 2. I know one title that is not on this table because I did pre-sell out is the new Venom. So the new Venom book is out, but it is a Blood Hunt tie-in, and my extra copies got gobbled up. So I will certainly get more, but that is new this week. All right, so that's Marvel. Really big week for Marvel. Let's do some independents here. Let's start with Under Heist number 4. The Sickness, that looks like number 5. Ranger Academy. A new one from Image called Precious Metal. Looks sci-fi-y. We have a new one from Boom, Profane. This is Peter Milligan, so that should probably be pretty good. We have a new Love Everlasting. If you missed Redcoat number 1 and want to try it out, the 2nd printing is now available. All right, I am going to go back to here. We have a new one from Mad Cave. They're becoming a bigger and bigger publisher. The Mammoth. Looks kind of cool. Crashdown. And we have a new number 1 from Image that's probably my biggest, hey, I heard about this book. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. A weird title for a book that features samurais and cowboys. So, yeah, looks pretty cool, actually. Gary Dugan. So, Cult of the Lamb. Now, I've heard this is tying into some sort of video game. I guess there's a video game Maybe it's a mobile game. I'm not sure. So I don't know. But if you are a fan of this property, it is getting a comic. Space Ghost hits number 2. This was very popular. So hopefully they can continue. All right. We have an Infernals, number 4. Lilo and Stitch wrapping up their miniseries. Minor Threats, the latest. It's number 3. We have a new I Hate Fairyland. We get 2 Spawn books this week. Scorched and Gunslinger Spawn. And then one of the better titles coming out in the last few months, Bear Pirate Viking Queen. Not to be outdone by the Samurai Cowboy theme book. You get 4 in this one. And if you missed number 1 and want to try it out, it gets a second print. So that was number 2. And that is the second printing of number 1. Mortal Terror, that miniseries wrapping up. Monster High gets a Pride one-shot. Our Sons of Star Trek continues. Got some Turtle stuff this week. Our Turtle source book hits number 3. And then I will get back to that in a second because Godzilla also has a new one-shot. So Mothra and Hedorah are part of that one. And then our other Turtles-related thing is Alpha. So this is a prelude to the new Turtles book that will be launching in July. So you probably, if you kind of passed on this, but you're planning on picking up number 1, I would check that out. And let's end the Independence with our G.I. Joe related. So Scarlet's miniseries begins. So Duke ended, but the story continues in Scarlet. So it hits number 1. And then there's kind of a theme cover they're doing for all the books to tie in together. And then we get some variants there. So, all right, so there's our Independence. Let's go to DC. Not as big of a week for DC. Batman, though, is new. And always plenty of covers there. We've got 2 Scooby-Doo books, Batman and Scooby-Doo, and we'll see the other one in a bit. The Boy Wonder, that miniseries from Black Label, hits number 2. We're wrapping up the tie-in to the Suicide Squad versus the Justice League video game, so last book to get a code for that game. Suicide Squad Kills Arkham Asylum, it's number 5. Shazam, Poison Ivy is new this week. Our other Scooby-Doo book. And then tying in with what I believe to be the new cartoon, or maybe it's between seasons 1 and 2, maybe there's already been a season. My Adventures with Superman, so that's new miniseries. And then we have the other Kneel Before Zod miniseries. And lastly, we have another DC Pride one-shot specifically about Rachel Pollack. So, all right, so there is the DC book. So yeah, big week for Marvel. Scotty Young, Ultimates, the last X-Men book, and then some Independence and DC. So thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you at the stores. Bye-bye.